Hi, I am IFBB Pro Dana Tracy. It's not Dana Tracy, it's Dana Tracy. And I'm here to talk to you about a topic that lots of girls message me about. As you can see, I have very short pixie style hair, but anytime you see me on stage in a bikini when I'm competing or in modeling pictures or even on a girls' night out, I will have long hair. That's because I wear wigs. And they're not the kind of wigs that your grandmother grew up with that are curly and really obvious. My wigs are fantastic and most people don't even realize it's a wig until I tell them. So I'm going to give you a couple tips about wigs. First of all, I usually order lace front synthetic wigs. And there are a lot of wigs out there that you can buy. Remy style or human hairstyle are very expensive. Typically my synthetics wigs run between $20 to $70. The wig that I won my pro card in was the most expensive wig I own, which was about $70. Again, it was synthetic, but I had my hairstylist cut bangs in it, and also she cut the back off just a little bit. So you can style them. They are heat resistant up to a very small amount of heat. So you can melt them because they are plastic. Synthetic hair is basically doll hair, it's Barbie hair. There are some negatives to that. Synthetic hair is fantastic, but it has a shine to it that sometimes looks a little fake depending on the style of hair you get. It also tangles very easily, so a lot of times it'll bunch up around my neck, or I'll have to brush it out a lot before I go on stage to make sure that the strands are straight. When you order a wig, you can order a whole bunch of different styles. I always order a lace front wig. The reason being is it's the most realistic looking, so it will match your hairline and it just looks like it's growing right out of your head. When you order the wig, it comes with the lace on it, and it's maddening because you have to cut it off every time. But just the front of this is lace front. You can get full lace wigs that will go all the way around, and that's if you wanted to pull your hair back. But really, I've only ever ordered the lace front wigs that I wear out and to cosplay in. So when you get this wig, you will take it and you will cut off this lace. And you want to cut it as close to this hairline as you possibly can. And I'm going to do that here in just a minute and show you how it's done. But before we do that, a lot of people are also concerned about the fit. These actually are very easy to manipulate and fit to your head. I have a very small head. It doesn't look like it, but my head is a peanut head. And they have adjustments at the back of them. There are these little hooks, and you'll see right here that you can take them out, and there's little pockets for them to hook back into. So you can make this wider or smaller, just depending on what fits. These kind of wigs do feel like you're wearing a hat. So I never work out in them because I'm usually too sweaty for that. But I will wear them out dancing. And if you don't get them on super tight, you obviously can't flip your head around, you can't do anything crazy, or else it will fall off. But as far as it being itchy, I've never had an itchy wig. It's just maybe, you know, if you're having a bad hair day that day and you have a little bit too much funk under there, you might get itchy. But really the wigs themselves are very breathable. You can kind of see how they're put in there. It's not the lace and the stuff with the wig it's really not going to stick right to your head. So don't worry about that so much. Also, synthetics hair is great because I only wear it for a few hours at a time. I don't wear it all day. I don't wear it all week. Some women do. You'll see a lot of women, celebrities will wear lace front wigs. Beyonce wears a lot of lace front wigs. Of course, hers are very expensive. Mine, not so much. The other tip I can give you about lace front wigs is that you want to get a color that is not only flattering to your features, but also the roots on your original hair may show through just a little bit. So if you're gonna go bleach blonde and you're naturally a brunette, it's probably not gonna look super realistic. I would maybe stick with something with a darker root so that if your roots tend to show, that it's not gonna be super obvious. I would also recommend that you buy a style that is going to be flattering for your face. I cannot buy center parted wigs ever because my nose looks huge and my forehead looks massive. I have to have a little fullness on the side of my head just because of the way my face is. I wish that I could wear some style of wigs, but they just don't look good on me. The good part about wigs is that you can buy a style, try it on, and if you don't like it, it's usually pretty inexpensive, or you can use it as a Halloween costume. So I would just recommend that if you're planning on competing or model or just going out with your girls, you want to get something that's going to be flattering to your face. So just stick with your features and maybe experiment a little bit. Same with a color. You don't want to go super drastic on something and make it be really, really crazy, because people will notice that that's a difference, unless that's the look you're going for. So I am going to now go cut off this lace, and we're going to see the difference between my pixie hair and my new red hair that I got from my photo shoot tomorrow. All right, I'm back. As you can see, I cut all the lace off. Here's the little lace part that I cut off, and I cut as close to the hairline as I possibly could. I'm gonna lose a couple of strands from that, but that's okay. It just helps it to look a little more natural. If you leave too much lace on, it gets pretty obvious unless it matches your skin tone really, really well. This is gonna sit right on your scalp, so it will be noticeable if you don't get it blended in there. And you can always trim off a little bit more if you need to. So now, before I go put this on, let me tell you really quickly where you can get these. I order my wigs off of wigtypes.com, and I will probably try to put the link in the bottom so you guys can click on it. They have lots and lots of different styles and different price ranges, different colors, so I've been really happy with them. I've also ordered them off of eBay before. It just depends on kind of what you're looking for, the price range you're looking for. You can get them all over in different styles. So we're gonna go try this on and see how we look. So here we are. I'm totally magically transformed into a sexy redhead for my shoot tomorrow. I'm really lucky because I can wear a lot of different colors, and this red one is fantastic. I'm super excited. I have actually got some other wigs before that are not so fantastic. This one is called Gianna, and you can see from the picture that she had some bangs. I'm not seeing those bangs, but that's okay because I still love the wig and it's fantastic. You can also see a little bit where it's maybe not so much right. My natural hairline's a little bit higher, so it's a little bit lower. It gives my 5 head a little bit more of a forehead look, which is probably best, but I really do like this color. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna capture really well under the photographer's light, so I'm excited. Just so you know, I do just tuck my hair back in there. If I'm going to do a competition or if I'm going out dancing with my girls, I will clip it back with bobby pins. But my hair's so short, I usually just tuck it in and it's not a problem. You girls with longer hair might have an issue. You're gonna wanna slick it back and kind of secure it really well. People do use tape or glue to glue their wigs down if they're really gonna get active. I've tried it once and it was a nightmare, so I'll never do it again. I'm just really careful. And you will see me every once in a while, just my wig. But I just own my wigs. I don't care that people know that I'm wearing them. Most people don't care. It's just like anything else. You change your hair color, you change a hat, wear new clothes. It's just something fun. It's a fun little accessory, and it's been really great. I can tell you that my other bikini friends that compete spend hundreds of dollars on hair extensions. They're a pain. They usually end up taking them out anyway. I have probably 25 wigs right now up in my closet. Half of them have never been worn. I have a bit of a problem. My husband has a shoe problem and I have a wig problem. So I think we even it out. But they're a lot of fun. They're really inexpensive. It's a better way to go if you're trying to just stay with something that's temporary and that you don't want something permanent or expensive. So I hope this was helpful and it was fun to show it to you. If you have any questions, post them below and I'll try to answer you, or you can email me at ifbbdana@gmail.com. Thanks.
IFBB Pro.
Oh, IFBB. You can email me at ifbbprodana@gmail.com.